You've been working hard at the gym, eating healthy, and doing everything right. Yet, that stubborn fat in certain areas just won't budge. You're not alone. Did you know that up to 80% of fat loss is determined by genetics? Yep, your body has a natural pattern for where it stores fat, and for many people, the belly, thighs, or arms are the last to go. But here's the kicker: the idea that you can spot reduce fat, meaning losing fat from a specific area by working it out, is a complete myth. In fact, research shows that doing 100 crunches won't help you lose belly fat. It's frustrating, right? In this video, we're going to uncover the secrets behind why those stubborn areas are holding on to fat longer than others. We'll dive into how hormones, metabolism, stress, and even your sleep habits could be sabotaging your fat loss goals. Plus, we'll reveal strategies to help you finally tackle those areas, no matter what your body type or genes say. Get ready for some surprising facts and effective tips that could change the way you approach fat loss for good. Chapter 1: The Myth of Spot Reduction. What you're getting wrong. You've probably heard the saying, do 1,000 crunches, and you'll get a flat belly. Well, it's just not true. Spot reduction, the idea that you can lose fat in one specific area by working it out, is a total myth. The body doesn't burn fat from a particular spot, it burns fat overall. In fact, the body sheds fat in a pattern determined by your genetics, not by how many sit-ups you do. Studies show that fat loss happens uniformly across the body, and no exercise can target a single fat deposit. Here's a surprising fact: even elite athletes who work out intensely can't target belly fat directly. They must reduce overall body fat first. For instance, a study in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research showed that people who did targeted abdominal exercises didn't lose more fat in their stomachs compared to those who did full body workouts. So, don't waste time on endless crunches hoping for a flatter stomach. Focus on fat loss as a whole. What you can do is work on your fitness for better overall results. Incorporating strength training, cardio, and a balanced diet is the most effective way to lose fat. Plus, strength training will help build muscle, which can boost your metabolism, helping you burn more fat even at rest. So, forget about isolating muscle groups and focus on your entire body. Another important factor is body composition. You could lose fat everywhere and still not see a six-pack if you're not building enough muscle. Consistent exercise combined with proper nutrition will help you lose fat in all areas, including your trouble spots, but it takes time and patience. Remember, healthy fat loss is a marathon, not a sprint. Chapter 2: Hormones and Fat. The silent saboteurs. Hormones play a major role in where and how we store fat. It's not just about what you eat or how much you work out, it's about how your body regulates fat through hormones. For instance, cortisol, the stress hormone, can lead to fat accumulation, especially around the belly. A 2017 study published in Obesity found that high levels of cortisol are linked to increased abdominal fat storage. When we're stressed, our bodies hold on to fat as a survival mechanism. Insulin is another hormone to watch. High insulin levels promote fat storage, particularly in areas like the thighs and belly. Eating too many processed foods and sugars causes insulin spikes, making it harder to burn fat. A balanced diet with more fiber, healthy fats, and lean proteins can help stabilize insulin and promote fat loss. Thyroid hormones also impact fat loss. If your thyroid isn't functioning properly, you might struggle with stubborn fat. Hypothyroidism, for example, slows down metabolism and can lead to weight gain. According to a study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism, thyroid imbalances can cause significant weight fluctuations, particularly in areas like the arms and legs. So, how can you manage your hormones for better fat loss? Start by reducing stress through meditation or deep breathing exercises. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night, as poor sleep increases cortisol. Lastly, choose foods that balance your insulin levels, like whole grains and vegetables, and avoid refined sugars. Chapter 3: Metabolism. The key to unlocking stubborn fat. Metabolism is the engine that drives fat loss. A faster metabolism burns more calories, which means fat loss happens quicker. But not everyone has the same metabolic rate, and this is why some people lose fat faster than others. According to the Mayo Clinic, metabolism slows down as we age, making fat loss harder after the age of 30. But don't worry, there are ways to boost your metabolism. One simple trick is increasing muscle mass. Muscle burns more calories than fat, even when you're at rest. Strength training just 2 or 3 times a week can help you build muscle, which increases your metabolism over time. Also, eating enough protein can rev up your metabolism. In a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, participants who ate more protein had a higher metabolic rate and felt fuller longer. So, include lean proteins like chicken, fish, and beans in your meals to give your metabolism a boost. Drinking water is another easy way to kickstart your metabolism. A study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism showed that drinking 500 milliliters of water increased metabolic rate by 30% for about 30 to 40 minutes. Staying hydrated throughout the day can keep your metabolism working efficiently. Finally, don't skip meals. Skipping meals can slow your metabolism down. Instead, eat smaller, balanced meals throughout the day to keep your metabolism fired up. This is especially important for those looking to lose fat in specific areas, as a slower metabolism can make it harder to target stubborn fat. Subscribe to the channel now for more fat loss strategies you won't find anywhere else. Don't miss out on unlocking your body's potential. Chapter 4: Stress and Sleep. The hidden factors you didn't know are holding you back. Stress and sleep are two powerful influences on fat loss, and they're often overlooked. Stress doesn't just make you feel bad, it can also lead to weight gain, particularly around the belly. Chronic stress causes your body to release cortisol, which encourages fat storage. A 2012 study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found that higher cortisol levels are linked to an increase in abdominal fat. The more stressed you are, the more fat your body may store. Sleep plays an equally important role in fat loss. Lack of sleep disrupts hormones like ghrelin and leptin, which control hunger and fullness. If you're sleep deprived, your body craves more food, especially sugary and fatty foods. A 2015 study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people who slept less than 5 hours a night had a higher risk of obesity and fat accumulation around their abdomen. Managing stress is essential for successful fat loss. Try practicing mindfulness or yoga to reduce stress levels. Meditation and deep breathing exercises are also helpful in lowering cortisol. Aim for quality sleep each night, as even one night of poor sleep can affect your metabolism the next day. Make your bedroom a peaceful sanctuary by eliminating distractions and sticking to a regular sleep schedule. Chapter 5: Diet versus Exercise. Which should you prioritize for fat loss? When it comes to fat loss, people often debate whether diet or exercise is more important. While both are crucial, diet generally has a bigger impact on fat loss. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition revealed that people who focused on diet lost more fat compared to those who only exercised. However, exercise still plays an important role in shaping your body. While diet helps you create a calorie deficit, exercise helps you preserve muscle mass, which keeps your metabolism active. Strength training combined with cardio is the best way to reduce fat while maintaining muscle. The key to success is finding the right balance. If you want to lose fat in stubborn areas, combine a calorie-controlled diet with regular exercise. This will help you maintain a healthy metabolism and prevent fat from returning once it's gone. Remember, you don't have to overdo it at the gym to see results. A moderate amount of exercise, combined with a diet high in whole foods, is all you need to see a noticeable difference in your fat loss. Subscribe now for more secrets on how to make your diet and exercise work together to finally get the results you want. Chapter 6: Genetics and Fat Distribution. Is it just in your DNA? You may be doing everything right, eating healthy, exercising, and managing stress, but still not losing fat in certain areas. The reason could be your genetics. Genetics determine where your body stores fat, and these patterns can be hard to change. For example, some people naturally store fat in their thighs, while others store it in their stomachs. A study in the Journal of Obesity found that genetics can influence fat distribution, making it easier for some people to lose fat in certain areas than others. Women, for example, are more likely to store fat around their hips and thighs due to the influence of estrogen, while men tend to store more fat in their belly area. While you can't change your genetics, understanding how your body stores fat can help you target areas more effectively. Accept that some areas will take longer to slim down than others, and focus on making sustainable changes. Patience is key when working against your genetic tendencies. So, if you find it harder to lose fat in your arms or thighs, don't feel discouraged. Genetics may be partly to blame. But by continuing your fitness journey and staying consistent, you will eventually see improvements in these areas, too.